Hello everyone, I'm Mekkah, and you're watching my Fire Emblem 5 Iron Man playthrough. Fire Emblem 5 is also known as Thracia 700777776 apparently. So we're doing Chapter 5, Mother and Child. Let's get right into it. I've been requested to go a little slower on the text boxes, so I'll keep that in mind. Okay, I've got quite a bit of talking to do, I guess, so I'll talk about the map a little first. It's really big. It's like FE4 size, but your units only have 5 moves, so that's kind of a bummer gameplay-wise. Narratively, though, this is one of my favorite maps in the series, even within Manster. I almost said Mangster. So we have that to look forward to. I will split this into multiple parts. I don't know how long it's going to take. If Chapter 4 and 4X took me like an hour, then I don't even know how long this is going to take me. But I'll keep it entertaining, don't worry. So we have 2 new units, I guess. Well, Ava's not a new unit, but in a way she is, because all her items got dropped into the convoy, and instead all she has is this Iron Blade. So she's the same as before, but the Iron Blade weighs her down by 7 points, because it's got 15 weight, and she's got 8 builds, so that means she has 13 attack speed, I believe. Still decently fast, so pretty good unit still. And then we have Nana. She's a new unit. If you've played FE4, you know who she is. She's the daughter of Lachesis, and canonically, generally, either Beowulf or Finn is her father. I think in this game it's pretty much implied to be Finn, but it's pretty vague on that. Nana has a really good unit, and I really want to get her out alive, but that's kind of hard to do. But we'll do our best, you know. So her stats look kind of crummy, but she's a troubadour, a very good supportive class. If you get her outdoors, she has a mount, so that's one big pro. She has the charisma skill or charm, which just says 10% ally support, not very helpful, but what it means is anyone in 1 to 3 range of Nana gets 10% boost to hit and avoid. So it's kind of like a support bonus, but it doesn't give crit or crit avoid. So it's pretty good. You can see she has E in staves, not very good, but she can heal things, and that's all she really needs to do in that regard. Her C rank in sword is actually pretty good. Speaking of swords, she has the Earth Sword, which is her personal weapon. It has a Nosferatu effect, so if she gets hits, you can heal it right back up, and that's why she's a really good candidate for Wrath. You remember Wrath on Orson? You get it as a scroll later on, and you can give it to Nana if you want to. That makes her really good, so I think I might do that. And she also has a heal staff to work with, of course. Earth Sword is also pretty powerful. It's also kind of heavy, so she can get doubled if you do that, but the enemies in this chapter generally don't reach the... what is it? 9, or they don't reach the 5 AS they need to double Nana generally, so she's fine. Except for the arena enemies, those are pretty badass. You don't really want to screw with these guys, you want to have Avel take them on. So we got a warrior here, and then we got a hero here. The only one who actually uses swords out of all these swordsmen, and then you got this general here. These are bosses in the chapter, but not really, because you can't fight them quite yet. This is Berto. You probably know his role in the game. We're not going to fight him this chapter, so no, we're going to be just showing them for a little bit. And this is Raedric, the main antagonist of this game. They have a bunch of leadership stars, which is, I guess, the most important thing about them, but from what I can tell, it doesn't affect the enemies in this chapter, so you don't really have to worry about those. The only leadership star on the enemy side is here, this guy, Bandol. He doesn't really have any lines, so not much to talk about. In fact, I think we've done roughly enough talking. So I'm going to load a save state, not because I'm cheating, but because I looked at the enemies for a little bit to see what extra movements and stuff they had, but I didn't want to do it on screen because it would take too much time. So this is the configuration that I figured out some strats for. So I'm gonna move with Nana and Avel first before they get out of the way. Avel still has that anti-death flag, by the way, so you don't really have to worry about her dying. The only thing that can go wrong is that she can get captured. Now, I believe one of these guys had extra movement, but maybe that was a different save. Yeah, no, they all have 6 movement here. So the mechanics with the swordsmen are pretty complicated. I don't know if I'll be able to explain them properly while playing. It's probably not a good idea when I'm risking people's lives. So I think for now, I am just going to move away from them all the way, because if you kill too many of them, then they get some replacements, and the replacements are pretty strong. And I don't believe these guys have movement stars, so they cannot reach Nana from here. I think I had one save where one of them had extra move and they could reach Nana turn 2 no matter what. That was pretty annoying. So move Avel here. And as for these guys, let's see. I did check their movements, but I'm kind of confused on their patterns right now. Sorry if this goes too quick. I'm just checking their movements to see if they have extra movement, because that's a really big deal if they do. Looks like they don't. So I can lure this guy with Fergus. I have 9 rapier uses left, so that's a pretty easy kill, I think. This guy does 11, and this guy does 18 physical damage, so he's gonna take 14. He's gonna survive, yeah. Because double checking here, because Iron Man 11 on a 0 magic. Yeah, 16 left, and then 18. Yeah, he's fine. Just don't get crit, and we're good. So we'll move Fergus here, and everyone else cannot reach him because they're too far away. So just around here should do, actually. And we don't have Karen anymore for support, so Fergus is gonna have to crit this guy on his own. And these mages, they all start moving right away, not the sniper. I want to stay out of range of the sniper because he has a silver bow, as you can see. But I want to get ahead of in killing some of these mages, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I'm not in range of the sniper. He can reach the top 3 squares on my side. And I'm going to put Asvel over here on the 4th square from the top. And I'm going to give him Air Caliber, so that I can kill a couple mages, because with Air Caliber he has 6 AS, it weighs 3, and then, for example, this guy is weighed down to 0 speed, and this guy is weighed down to 1 speed, this guy is weighed down to 1 speed, so he'll kill a couple of the mages, but not the sniper. The reason I'm killing them now is because they start walking upwards through here, and at some point they will converge with these archers. And then when I'm here, I don't want to face 2 mages and the archers at the same time, and I also don't want the mages to pressure me over here. Complicated, but long story short, I just want to get rid of them while I can. And meanwhile, everyone else is just going to move right ahead. I've been talking now for like 8 minutes, but, you know, if you didn't enjoy strategizing, I don't know what you're doing on this channel to begin with. Ah, nice. Really useful. Thanks. Thanks a lot. I kind of want to trade away my lockpick. Yeah, I think I'm going to trade away the lockpick to Dashin, actually, so that I can use Lara and Lithis as capture bait. So, nice movement star, dude. Nice movement star. And someone told me I can bring up the menu. Yeah, there we go. So if you press this upper button, I don't know what it is. I don't actually have an SNES, but if you press the button to go to the next unit, it will bring up the enter menu. So that will save me a bit of time checking if I really moved everyone. So you can see Birdo is in charge here. These guys are kind of like Saturday morning villains here. One of the lesser amazing parts of Thracia, but I can deal with it. Okay, Fergus has about... Yeah, okay, he was probably going to crit on his second hit, because I think he has about 85% chance right now, depending on his skill. I think what I'm going to do next is steal this mage's fire tome, and I use Lithis, trade away the fire tome that Lithis gets, and then let him be capture bait. Asvel should survive here. I think he can take a couple of hits on them. This does cost me a couple of caliber uses, but it will also speed up the chapter, get him a couple of level ups, and usually when I play Thracia I have enough uses of the hammer left to I have like 1 left at the end of the game, so I can use that to repair this. You can see Asvel's facing like roughly 50-50 hit rates. And he's getting like 4 hit KO'd. So in theory he's okay. Yeah, this guy doesn't do anything. It does put Asvel behind schedule a little bit, which I might have to deal with later. But yay, magic. That was what I was looking for. He was still at base magic. So he needs to take 2 more hits, I believe. As long as the next one doesn't like crit him or something, which I don't think is possible because he has the steady scroll. I think he's okay. There's 1 left. And he's fine. I only have 1 vulnerary left overall, which is kind of painful. And I think I'm going to spend both of them this turn actually. But Nana is a healer, so we should be alright. So I want Asvel to go here, use his vulnerary. He has my last one with 2 uses. He's going to use it. And then, let's see. Lithus is going to steal for sure. And it doesn't really matter where Fergus goes actually. So we'll steal this Fire Tome. Lithus one-rounding mages in his own little way. In fact, we can send both Lara and Lithus as capture bait here. Because this mage, we can send him to capture here. That's all good. So let me vulnerary with you. Very good. We'll heal with Fergus as well. Because Fergus is going to kill the Armor Knight next turn. After he's done capturing. And I think I can leave the job of getting the Fire Tome to Leaf. Usually I have like so much trouble managing my inventory here, but it doesn't look like it will be too hard this time. Probably because I lost so many items. And we can go for an attack here. Doesn't make a difference if it misses or hits. But if he kills, that's XP, I guess. Nice. It's okay, Dashin. You've built up some credit last chapter. You're fine. Let's not forget to move these 2, alright? So you can either move Nana all the way against the back of the thing, against the door, or you can move her 1 down. Because you cannot stand here. It's the same kind of tile as all these walls, so... but you want Nana to be shielded. In some way, so... If you go here, you cannot go here, and they cannot either. See, it's totally blocked off, so you just put Ava in front of her. And then... let's see, she's only going to attack 1 enemy this turn, and that's perfect, that's what I want. So, double check, yeah, we're good. Okay, this guy, I don't really care if he lives or dies. I think I would prefer if he dies, but I'm not sure. It depends on a lot of things, it's kind of complicated to explain. I'll explain it when this cutscene is about to happen. Capture... Capture. And move away. Perfect. I think Asvel can actually take care of the Armor Knight now. At that point of magic, can't he? No, he's kind of short, but a light sword will finish him off. Alternatively, I can go for a light sword right away. It doesn't really make a difference. We'll go for a crit, I guess. This has a pretty good crit rate. Yep, we got it. More levels for Asvel. I want to promote Asvel first, so that's also why I'm wanting to give him a lot of levels. So far he's kind of behaving like a 0% growth to Asvel, but as long as he's getting that 100% speed growth, it doesn't really make a huge difference. So we got another free Fire Tome to steal. Now this mage is like super defenseless. Can this kill? If he crits, yeah. Sorry if I'm browsing kind of fast. 50 minutes already. I think at 30 I'll take a break in recording. Nice. This is a really good Fergus so far. Which, you know, he needs to be... There we go, now he's got the... Oh wow, Fergus, nice job. All we need is a movement level up and we're kicking. So he's just got B swords because Fergus's base sword rank is C, but he has like 40 weapon XP in that, and I believe every weapon level costs 50 weapon XP. So now Fergus can use the Brave Sword, and once we get it, the Fire Sword, greatly increasing his arsenal. So what we'll do next is capture this guy, because he has a heal staff and a door key. And I think what I like doing usually is getting this door key. Oops, set the door key. And everything else, of course. The Holy Water is also pretty good to have. I think I'm going to give that to Asfel to make him a lot stronger. I can take the heal for now. I want Lara to keep the door key for sure. Not sure what else to do yet. And since you got a movement star, we might as well attack this mage. But it looks like we cannot double, so... I can want to kill him with the Brave Sword, so... It has 60 uses, and it cannot be lost through capturing or stolen or anything. It's a pretty good weapon. It's kind of heavy, Brave Sword. It weighs 14, but it attacks twice, so he will double anyway. And at some point Fergus is so fast that it doesn't really matter anymore. So now's the time that we close off Nana. None of these enemies have 2 range, so Nana is completely safe here. I'm still pondering on whether I want her to hog the wall or not. I think for my long-term super drag-out strategy, I want her to hog the wall, but I don't have to commit to it yet, I don't think. The advantage of hogging the wall, what I mean by that's going here, is that Avel can go here, and then she only faces 1 enemy at a time. It looks like she didn't really do much to this general, which is just fine. I think I will have Avel only face 1 enemy then. And we'll get a heal in. I just captured another heal staff, and I'm probably going to capture another from the bishop, so I should have enough heal staffs to last me a while. It's just a matter of having Nana be in touch with my units that need healing, because right now I am out of vulneraries. I cannot heal anymore until I have Nana. Okay, it looks like that guy moves first. I don't think Avel doubles him. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down, lady. Okay, I think I only want her to kill 1 enemy this turn. And that's that enemy, so I don't actually want her to kill this guy. That's fine, that's good. Iron Blade also isn't too accurate, but Avel's skill is very high, so she still has pretty good hit rates. Okay, okay. We're sort of okay. So the moment you move into this corridor, you trigger this cutscene. And I'm just going to show you what happens at that point. Another one of my absolute favorite tracks in this game. And it's not played very often. Bring her in here. And there's Marita. Remember how all these people get like possessed in fates? Kaga did it first. This is pretty funny, even though it's really Saturday morning, like. Okay. So Marita is, of course, Avel's adopted daughter, not her actual daughter, but they still are pretty close, and this is pretty scary. So this is the Darkness Sword. It's pretty strong. It's also brave. That's what the two Suswa means. It's the same thing on the Brave Sword. A lot of crit. Merida also has a high personal crit rate, so pretty scary. It also weighs 6, so she actually only has 12 speed, but she'll attack quite a bit. She doesn't double Avel or quadruple her, so it's all fine. And Avel still has that, as I said, anti-death flag, and she also will not kill Merida, so this is perfectly fine. And the reason I moved Fergus into the corridor this turn and didn't want Avel to kill these enemies is there are other enemies in line that will come from here if you kill the enemies. They like replace fallen ones, up to 6 total, and these ones aren't too much of a threat, but the ones that come after, it's like a bunch of people that will like one round your army, crit them, whatever. They're really strong, and I hope I don't have to show you what they are. You don't want to face them, period. And the moment this door opens, other things will happen, and the enemies will stick around, and that's pretty annoying. Now Merida, she counts as one of these enemies, so if she shows up this turn, this was like best case scenario I think, if she shows up this turn, the game will still think there's 3 arena enemies alive, so that's good. And now what I want to do is open the door and then kill these enemies on the same turn, basically. That's my next goal. So I think we stripped the priest dry. Yeah, we did. So we can just free. The problem is Avel will kill this warrior in like 2 turns. So I want to open the door before then. Okay, this is kind of helpful, actually. I want Lara to be up here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, if Lara could get a movement star right now, that would be okay. If she didn't, that's still okay though. Did she get hit? No, she didn't. One annoying thing about Thracia is that the heal command is above the weight is below the weight command, so it's easier to wait by default than use a staff. So I'm not gonna attack because I want this warrior to survive, preferably. Just waits, and turn. So Merida moves first. That's good to remember. Merida moves first. Avel cannot die, but she can get captured. So if an enemy tries to capture her and they hit their very low hit rates, we're kind of in trouble. I like how this mage is going solo. I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but this... No, actually that's not the case yet. This mage just really likes moving, apparently. Maybe he got triggered by Asvel's movements early on. Anyway. We still have a shot at a movement star. I'm gonna send up Lithis as bait. I forgot to trade the Fire Tome away, apparently, but... I think Leaf can go next to him and do it. Or not Leaf, Asvel can do it. Because he wants the Fire Tome anyway. No movement star. This guy does have enough build to capture him. That's good. So I'll take this Fire Tome from you. None of these guys have extra movement, which is always nice. Did Avel just not double this guy, by the way? 13. Okay, that's actually fine. That's totally good. I can have Leaf do a bit of chip damage to this general. I like how he has a slim lance, as if he doesn't want to be weighed down with this massive 50 build. I think that's just to give him good hit rates, but he has 3 speed, and Leaf has 7. So Leaf can kill him, actually. That's good to know. Yeah. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Okay, can I take advantage of this? I can, but it's risky. 14 attack, and this guy is strong. 23. Fergus only has 4 defense, so it's not a good survival rate, so I'm gonna keep him here. I think we're good. Okay, still don't want this guy to die. Please don't crit. Okay, good. She didn't get added. Now the warrior, hopefully he will try to heal himself with the vulnerary he has. Like every enemy in this chapter has a vulnerary. It's kind of cute. Rita has character. Okay, so I can kill the warrior this turn. So if I open the door, stuff is gonna go loose. Let's see. I can kill the warrior and the general. I think I'm okay with that. I can even kill the general with Avel. I can't explain my moves properly here because I don't want to spoil what happens exactly. I think I'm going in this turn before Avel gets any more kills. Crit? Nice. I didn't need this, but it's nice. Okay, this guy has one more movement, so that's alright. I need asphalt to get this door key, this holy water actually. That actually messes up quite a bit of things, because I don't want Laura to have it. No, I can make it work, I think. It's kind of bad though. I guess I'll just, Del should take it for now. But I should have traded it away. But if this is my worst error this map, I'm gonna be totally fine. So have Avel kill the guy. Waste of EXP, but it's all for a good cause. And I will move Leaf out. For once I calculated damage properly. No miss, please. Good. This is some good EXP. You guys need me to read out these level ups? Or are you just not watching? Are you just listening to me playing Fire Emblem? Oh, nice. That's gonna be kind of helpful, I think. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting now. Okay. Okay, now watch this. This does so many things at once. So, let me just show you. Here we go. I'm amazed at how well this is going, by the way. Kill, kill. Suddenly overpowered villain moves. That's the Fenrir animation, dude. What are you doing? Okay, a lot of things changed right here. So first off, of course, we lost Avel. She got stoned. Sorry, Avel. Stone is kind of like sleep, but you cannot restore it with restore staff, even if we had one. She got stoned. Sorry, this is another case of really strong narrative moves by Thracia. Kind of killing off a character, not really. She's not dead, she's just... You cannot talk to her. She's completely gone for now. It's unfortunate. With that Iron Blade. So that loses us Avel. She still gives the leadership star though. Then there's... Merida disappeared. We killed all the arena enemies. I might as well tell you now that Galzus would have come out if as like the 6th enemy, and we're going to meet Galzus later, so you'll have an idea of what he's like. And you really don't want to face that guy. He would kill everything at once to range and just completely wreck you. He has 5 movement stars. He would also start running away at this cutscene. But by opening this door and by doing this cutscene, you take away the trigger for more reinforcements to come out. So that's why I wanted to kill the enemies the turn I opened the door. And now we don't have to deal with any of them anymore. But we still had Avel while we were dealing with them. That's why the timing is so important. Anyway, we do have Nana now to do things with. And we've also come into the range of these enemies. So I'm going to use the capture bait strategy again. But since Leaf got a movement star, I can attack this Armor Knight prematurely. And actually kill him. If it's safe, that is. Because, for example, Nana has 20 HP defense, and this guy has 23 attack, so I kind of want to kill him right now. And then 2 soldiers will capture Lithis and Laura. And once that mage comes up, I can actually steal his tome with Lithis after I free him from the capture. So things are looking okay. This is 99 hits, so it seems pretty safe. I can also use Leaf first, and if he gets adepts, I can use Nana to do something else. That seems appropriate. I'm going to cut off the recording pretty soon after this turn, because this was the most interesting part, and the rest of it is kind of bait and switchy. Just trying to decide on the order. I think I'd rather feed kill to Leaf. Yeah. But Leaf can add up this guy, so whatever. After a really bad Chapter 4 and Chapter 4X, I'm so happy that this is going the way I want it to. Okay. And then I can finish. Sounds like a slot machine or something. It's kind of weird. It's just what it sounds like in FE4. Nice EXP. Okay, so capture bait strategy go. See, I want him to be in range of the mage, who's probably going one of these 3 squares, so seems about right. I can have Fergus come up with the brave sword. Hopefully they will capture Laura and Lithis. Wait, did I trade away everything? I did, right? Yeah. Okay, I do need Nana to hit here. Oh, 95 hit? Of course she will hit. Oh my god. Why? Why, Thracia? Why? Why do you do this? Okay, please capture. Please capture. Please capture. Thank god. That was a heart attack right there. Okay, I'm gonna cut this off. I'll see you guys for the next part. Bye.